It's more obvious than ever that the productive and responsible nations of this region should not be enemies or adversaries. You should be partners and eventually even friends, and that's what's going to happen. I know it. Together you can stand against the forces of chaos. Yeah, you go ahead. That's an important point. Because you can stand against the forces of chaos that threatened all of your interests, and it's always a big threat, and unleash incredible prosperity and opportunity for all the people of these lands, and that's what's going to happen. You're going to unleash numbers and success, the likes of which Israel has never been able to think of, because you're so firm, and you should be, and you've done the right thing in defending yourself. You're not going to have to worry so much about it. You've won, and now you can build, and you can do things that you never even thought possible. When you put that genius into doing something else, it's going to be something it's going to be a miracle. The miracle in the desert, it's going to be amazing. And it already is in a true sense. But it'll be wonderful when you can spend time thinking about other than war and defense and offense also. To that end, it's my firm hope and dream, frankly, that together the Abraham Accords will turn out to be everything that we thought they would. Those four countries were very, very brave in doing it. They did it at a very early point, and every single one of them benefits unbelievably financially. And if you noticed, even in this bad period that we just went through, they all remained a member of the Abraham Accords. They've done unbelievably well. And you know who you are, and I want to thank you. And they've stayed because of loyalty, but they've also stayed because it was really good business. They've made a lot of money being members, and you're going to all, I hope that every one of the countries that we're seeking, Jared, I hope they join quickly. No games, no nothing. Just join, get it. It's going to be a great peacemaker. It's really going to bring it together beyond anybody's wildest dream. So instead of building fortresses to keep enemies at bay, the nations of this region should be building infrastructure to weave your commerce closer together, because you've got to compete with the big world out there in commerce now. It's a different kind of competition. Instead of making weapons and missiles, the wealth of this region should flow to schools and medicine, industry, and frankly, the new hot thing, artificial intelligence. It's a lot of intelligence they're going to have to be thrown off to pay back these sums of money that they're doing. But that's really the hot one. And I might say that the United States, a year ago, was a dead country. I say it to people. I heard it first from the King of Saudi Arabia. I then heard it from UAE. I heard it from Qatar. I heard it from many other countries. A year ago, the United States of America was a dead country. Now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. It is the hottest. There's no question about it. Okay. In fact,
we've been listening to Donald Trump for about an hour or so now. I think he may have actually got to the start of his actual speech and his actual what he's actually got on his autocue. I mean, he's riffing and he's being Donald Trump. We just got the last couple of moments of my show, and we're going to go to the news as well. But Sam Armstrong's still with me. I'm Julia Hartley-Brewer. If you were just wondering, it's the quietest I've ever been for an hour. I mean, look, he's earned his moment in the sun,
yes.
and what was hilarious, because he was actually criticising Netanyahu and others for giving long speeches, which is hilarious. But there's no doubt at all, some of the things that he has had to say in terms of people dancing in the streets, a long and painful nightmare is finally over. We took a cloud off of the Middle East. This is a historic dawn of a new Middle East. This is the start of a golden age for Israel and the Middle East. So many said we were wasting our time. I mean, a lot of this could be true.
There's a lot of truth in that, and this is peak Trump. But in a sense, if he gets to do it any day, this is the day. Now, look, there's a lot still to come, and I'm sorry to strike a note of caution, but while I am optimistic that Hamas will now leave Gaza, I don't think they've got any cards left to play. There's a big if there, and he's now making clear that he wants to see the work of his first term, which was Abraham Accords signed with the likes of UAE and Oman and others with Israel, normalising relations, expand, and obvious categories or next steps of the Saudi Arabia and Qatar to open up relations. But look, I tell you what, if we do get good relations with in the Middle East, it's not just good news overall. It's good news for us because oil prices can come down, which means fuel filling up your car gets cheaper.
As we know from Ukraine, if you know everywhere now, we are in a very small world and everything impacts on everyone else. And that's the reality. Look, we hear Starmer, Macron and others who've played no role other than to strengthen the arm of Hamas have arrived in Sharm el-Sheikh. We understand that Netanyahu is going to join Donald Trump when all the speeches are over in the Knesset in Sharm el-Sheikh later for this peace deal signing. Of course, we have still got our militia, Hamas, on the streets of Gaza as well. We've seen executions in the past 24 hours or so of some of their enemies, they say collaborators. I don't think we're out of the woods yet, but it is, hey, it's a start. And the key thing is there are 20 families right now who have their loved ones home, although bad news that only 4 of the 28, those dead hostages, their bodies are going to be returned today. Already a breach of the deal.